sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an NFC fight in store between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me, as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running it after the penalty. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. 2nd and 3 now. They stick with Jacobs. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Target that time, Jaden Reed. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Love from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks. That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Packers will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
2nd and 8. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down. Play fake. It's Love. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Man in motion here. Throwing his Love on 3rd. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Able to find Wright. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jair Alexander with the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action with Goff. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Gets this to Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Lions readying for the punt. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On target to Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
1st and goal from the 1. From the 1. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content backing this offense up with the sack.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Love. He brings it in. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Return's looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45. Motioning the tight end now. On 1st down, it's gone. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And it's going to be 2nd down. Running it with David Montgomery. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. With the shotgun. Call. And it's incomplete.
much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Jack Fox on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give it to Vaki. He's out in the clear. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. From the gun, Goff. Complete to the college safety, Sione Vaki. And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Goff. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. It's fielded at the 14. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Bronk, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Throwing, Love. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Love from the gun. Able to get it to Reed. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
It's a design boot. This is reeled in by Reed. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers leading near the break. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Loves to throw again. That's complete to Musgrave. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go get 6. Let's get in the end zone. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Khalif Raymond set to return. He fields this at the 18. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Bronk, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Goff on 1st and 10. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. The Packers take their first time out. They send the tight end in motion. To throw again here. 2nd and 10. It's gone. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Patrick with the catch. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 1-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Oh, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. To the air with Love. This finds Downs. And that will not be enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Third and just 2 to go. Here's Love. Reed's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Love now. Has him on the quick hitter. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time.
Boys, that's it. Keep it rolling. Get the points on the ball.
First down throw. Here's Love. The quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing his Love on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. First down throw from Goff. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons matching up against the San Francisco 49ers. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate
now
and
Pinheiro
Brock.
on to handle the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's contained at the line for no gain. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. From the gun, Goff. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Packers have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love out of the shotgun. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Back now, pressure on its way. Throwing the out route complete. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by the veteran, Carlton Davis. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Love from the gun. Watson with the catch. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go. Love now to throw. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Gibbs now from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Goff on 3rd. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Putting a receiver in motion. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. Second and 3 now.
All right, boys, let's keep it up.
They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Escapes a defender. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with, and the defender Well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain. And now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Going run again with Jacobs. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 6 yards on the 3rd and goal run, but some distance remains here on 4th down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On 1st down, it's gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And the Packers at a 50 DB out there for this 3rd down play. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Waste of time. So yet again, they're turning to him to try to put 3 on the board. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions offense returning to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Completed over the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They run it with Jacobs. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers in very good shape, up by 15. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They stick with Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 4th down, here's Love. Able to get it to Reed. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Jacobs. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. The Packers take their first time out. Play fake, it's Love. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So this is a Packers win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.